Hi, it's Michelle with Masterpieces with Michelle, and I'm here on day 15 of my 21-day mandala, my Daily Mandala Inspiration. Some people call it a challenge. You can call it a challenge if you want, but I'm calling it an inspiration because I was inspired to do it too. Because I don't know if you know, but 21 days, it takes 21 days to form a habit. And so the reason, not the reason, but part of the reason I did the 21 days is because I started December 31st and then I wanted to go into January 20th for 2020. So, but that's also 21 days, which forms a habit. So it's kind of like a bunch of different things. So, but it's good though because there's you can do almost anything for 20 minutes. I mean, clearly not hold your breath underwater, but if you could do art for 20 minutes, you could exercise for 20 minutes, you could sing for 20 minutes, you could, I don't know, but I like to do art. And if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're probably like to do art too. So give it a chance, just try it out. And so, like I say, every day we have all these experiences and just things that happen to us in our daily lives. And if you take 20 minutes at the end of the day and do a mandala or doodle or just do any kind of art, even if it's clay, if it's, play with something that you haven't played with before. And maybe I'll do a whole series of videos on that. And just, go to the kitchen and throw, I don't know, food coloring on coffee filters and see what that looks like, or whatever. That'll be a whole nother series, but you'll get that later. But yeah, so right now what I'm talking about is doing art, 20 minutes worth of art for 21 days and see what happens. See if it washes the residue of your day away. So here we go. So I pulled out some different things today, and I'm still working on putting my Christmas decorations away, so no shaming. So here's one of my Christmas decorations. This is also the bottom of my GoPro. So my GoPro stand, so I'm actually going to use that. And sorry about the shadow, that's where my lighting is right now. And the colors that I chose today are, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm just going to do some reds and some golds, and I chose a bunch of different things. These are permanent markers. This and this are watercolor gel sticks, and then this is clearly a highlighter, some gel pens, and some others, a shiny marker. So that's what I'm playing with today. So basically 2 colors, red and gold, and let's see if we got that good. All right, so I'm gonna take my red pen and just go, and as we've talked about in the past, the mandalas do not have to be round. They can be square, and they could be star-shaped. And as I've expressed in earlier videos, we did the 8 Tibetan monks were here last week. There we go, got a little star. And see with that star, now we've got little spaces over here that I could play with. And again, I can still, and here's my journal. I'm actually learning Swahili. So this is part of my journal from my language that I'm learning. And so look at this. How fun is this? Just outlining stuff. So what do you have in your stash of things that you can outline? It could be your kitchen, could be your office, could be anywhere. Could be your laundry room. Do you have any caps? That type of thing. So there we go. That's what we're looking at right now. And I'm going to what? Here's my silver marker. It's a paint marker. And I'm going to fill this part in right here. And with the paint markers, if you get them and it doesn't look like it's got a lot in it. I picked the wrong marker. I'll have to go buy me some more. Okay. So what about this one? A little bit different shade, and that's okay. There we go. There's that. And so what else do we have? So this is it's a gel stick. So watch this. It kind of goes on, and I can come in like this. And it's a little shiny. And then this is one of those things that I can come in with my finger and I can smooth it around. And I have so I'm gonna take this finger and smooth it around. Just kind of play with it a little bit. Sorry, that was my stomach. All right, let's see. And if I take, this is one of those, it's a watercolor based gel. So watch this. I'm gonna grab a brush and a little bit of water, and I'm gonna fill it in. And you know, I was talking to someone earlier today, and they didn't realize that I also work with senior citizens. So I teach classes to seniors. I was actually, up until last month, I was working with people who were as young, if you will, as 104. But so unfortunately, she had to yeah, you know, she's no longer with us. So, but I was a true joy working with her. And so, but that's what I do, is I work with kids. So I can honestly say that I work with children from 4 to 104. And so, and I go in, I teach art of all sorts. I do a painting class called Masterpieces with Michelle, which I have an Instagram page. So if you want to go to my Instagram page, it's also called Masterpieces with Michelle by LLC. So go to that and follow me there. So look at that. So, all right. So that's that for now. And then let's see, what do we have here? So now this is a highlighter. Do I want to use the highlighter? I'm not sure I want to use the highlighter. What do you think about this? Here we go. We can kind of... So the reason it came up in conversation today, because I was teaching a Masterpieces with Michelle class to some seniors today. And we were doing some 2 champagne glasses toasting with lots of bubbles around it. And so we were talking about the things that the different New Year's Eve experiences that they've had over their life. And so and today when I was teaching the class, there's people who have lived all over the world. And so I heard stories about having New Year's in New York City and in France and in Germany, and what that looked like. And so it's a lot of fun for these seniors to kind of reflect back on those moments in their life. All right. So now I've got that. So can you see that? Yeah, you can. Oops, a note. Let me see what else I've got. I'm going to do... Let's see, go around the corner. I don't know. I would like to see if any of you are out there and you're creating mandalas along with me. If you're doing the 21 day, or even if you're just doing one day, I'd like to see you post some. Post your versions. Show me what that looks like. I'm gonna do little dots out here. Just because that's what I feel. So what do you think? Should I do another star over here? No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna use the gold gel stick and see what that looks like in between. Whoops. These are so wide that they're going beyond where I thought they were going. And that's okay too. It's all, the beautiful thing about art, not the beautiful thing, but one of the beautiful things about art is that it's a process. And so there's so many different things of all the different things that you can do with your time, art is, where's my paintbrush? There it is. Art is one of those things that allows you to process, problem solve. It's got math components in it. Because even though I'm not really paying attention, all these different lines have a mathematical component. All the dots have a mathematical component. Trying to figure out where to place the gold on the outside. And it may not, it's not adding up to anything, but it's still allowing me to process. So I'm not even trying to do any math, but it's one of those things that just by participating, and it helps express yourself. Sometimes the colors have meaning, sometimes there. What do you think about that? That's kind of cute, actually. I don't know what else. I feel like I want to do something more. I'm not quite sure. How about I do one big one around it? Whoops. And I'm going too far, which is fine also. Here we go. Let's see what happens with that. I almost kind of framed it. See, there's a problem solving technique right there. Just looking at what I like and what I don't like and figuring it out. Now, the good thing about using this paper this mixed media paper is I can do the watercolor, or I can put the markers on it. If I wanted to, I could even paint it with acrylic or gesso, or do a little bit of gouache on here. I could do crayons. I was thinking about it, what other different ways I could do. I could make designs on here, and I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I will take the I'll take the crayons and maybe do some rubbings. So I don't know if you know what rubbings are, but it's where you put stuff underneath and then you go over it with a crayon and make designs. So that's something that you can do with children. You could do all of this with children. It's very easy. I have some of my students wanting to follow on my Instagram page, so I'm gonna have to give their parents my YouTube page. So see with that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done. That's cute to me. Okay. All right, so that'll be it. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that button below. Tell me what you think. If you've done some of these mandalas, go ahead and post some pictures and show me what you've done. And, spread the word. Tell your friends. Let them know what I'm doing. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to let me know. So go ahead and doodle the residue of your day away. I'll talk to you soon.